Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This is your daily go getism number 713 for September 15th, 2016. All right, tonight we're talking about when people treat people like a brand new smartphone. Like a brand new smartphone. Some people really like gadgets. They always like the brand new thing that just came out. It could be the new iPhone. It could be a new tablet. It could be a laptop. All kinds of toys, video game systems, 4K TVs, whatever. You know, technology is like through the roof now. Every time we think that we have basically done it all, seen it all, experienced it all, they find some kind of way to improve something, build on something, create something new that we never really thought of. And the interesting thing about it is that I guess these things are supposed to improve our lives, but I honestly think that our lives can be, I think that we probably maxed out on the improvement of our lives that can be done by technology. I think that the only way to really improve our lives is by our connection and communication with other people, our natural resources, basically. So, one thing about technology, as it keeps advancing, as it keeps getting newer and newer and more innovative and ever changing or whatever, some people are really on to that. So every time something comes out, they don't even wait for the updates or whatever. They go right out and buy it. And that's pretty much like their claim to fame. So anything that comes out new, they're the first ones on it. So whether it's the iPhone 6, the long one, or whether it's the Samsung 7 on their way to 8, whatever, they always want to make sure that they get them first. And that's their thing. Everybody has their thing. But see, getting new gadgets, getting new toys and electronic devices and things like that, if you want to believe that the new thing is worth exchanging the old thing or throwing away the old thing or looking at the old thing or the previous thing as if that was yesterday's news, it's chopped liver, it doesn't really hold up to the new advances that the new things have. If you carry that type of mindset over into your personal life, whereas when you meet new friends, some people are always meeting new people, they're very gregarious. So everywhere they go, they're shaking hands, they're kissing babies, they're making campaign promises, they're doing their thing, and they meet new people, and some of those new people do things for them. They perform favors for them, whatever, and that's a good thing. It's good to be able to meet people, meet new friends, and create liaisons and relationships and things like that with folks. But what happens to the people that have been there with you and for you, tried and true through thick and thin? Do the new people that you meet in your life replace them? Is it like, well, yeah, these people that I've known since, I don't know, since we were kids, ever since high school, college days, whatever, this decade, that decade, multiple decades, whatever, do you implement the old adage, well, people in your life for a reason and a season, and does the season change when the new people come into your life? Do they add more value to your life? Are they more technologically advanced for your psyche? Are you into them more than you were into the people previously? And what's the shelf life for the new people that come in? Is there a lot of turnover in your life? Are you constantly replacing old people with new people, even when the old people aren't very old? Do you have that user mentality where it's like, yeah, all right, well, as long as I can get whatever it is that I need for these people for that reason and that season, then everything is all right. But as soon as this new person that I just met at this seminar, this new person that I just met at work, this new person that I met, this romantic interest that I just met wherever it is that I went, a business meeting, a vacation travel adventure, whatever it is, do they replace the old people? Do the people who have ingratiated themselves to you over time, does their value become decreased because these new people are there, and you can see the future with the new people. You see new opportunities with the new people, and all of the work that could be done with the older people is already done. Now, of course, this is all a character flaw. If you're the type of person that has a high turnover in friends, I mean, what's there really to say about that? You know that ain't really right, because friends don't have to be replaced. All they have to do is be incorporated. So you blend friends if you're able to do that. So, you know, when it comes to the romantic side of life, you know, like if you have a girlfriend over here, and then, you know, you meet this new chick and you see the future with the new chick, so the old chick has to go, and the old chick has only been in your life for a few months or whatever. So you flipping them like houses. Like, I'm gonna fix them up and then we're gonna sell them, instead of like becoming a landlord and fixing them up, maintaining them, paying taxes, moving tenants in, you know, keeping the property value up, having it decrease in value. Now, of course, I'm comparing the housing market or the real estate market to people. I'm just doing that metaphorically to give you an example of the relation between the way that people treat other people when they don't take other people's feelings into consideration. All they really care about is what somebody can do for them and what they can get from other people. Because they're, you know, at the end of the day, they're really users. But they don't see themselves in that light. They don't see themselves in that vein. They figure, well, I mean, you got to put yourself first. And whatever I get from out of that, then I'll break them off a little something. I'm still a good person. It's just that, you know, people in your life for a reason and a season. And I saw the good that was in this person, but they really have a lot of flaws. You know what I mean? It ain't really right. Can't do people like that, man. What it is you ain't really right. Not you watching the video. I'm just talking about you, person I was talking about. Just playing the show. But yeah, man, you know, you can't treat people, you know, like chewing gum. You know how it is with chewing gum. You first put it in your mouth, it tastes real good, like juicy fruit. Juicy fruit tastes great. You chew it, and then the sugar go out of it, but you're still chewing it because it still has use. But then when all of the flavor is gone out of it, spit it out. Replace it with a new stick of gum. Can't treat people like that. You know, people have feelings. And if that same type of behavior was reciprocated to you, you'd feel some kind of way about it. But see, people who are selfish and narcissistic, they don't think that way. And if, you know, I think I should explain the definition of narcissism. When you're narcissistic, that means that you believe that the world revolves around you. A good example of that would be Donald Trump. He's very narcissistic. So anybody, like people who treat him nice or say nice things about him, those are the people he basically rides for. So at those rallies, if you're cheering for him and all of that, he's like, yeah, we on top of the world. But anybody who's critical of him, who tries to help him in other ways that may get him somewhere in the future, you know, he has nothing but contempt for that because he don't want to hear that. Like, it's all about me. And that's just an example. There are more extreme examples. But that's an example that we can relate to in this day and time with that election going on. And, but yeah, when people are narcissistic, they believe that only thing that really matters is how they feel. You know, it's a very, very self-centered emotion, or a very, very self-centered way to be, rather. So, you know, you have to watch out for people like that, because you mess around, get your feelings hurt behind somebody like that. Even if you're trying to help them, you can't really help out a narcissistic person because they think they have it all the way and all the time. It's hard to turn off narcissism. So narcissism is bigger than just being in the mirror all the time, fixing your head, you know what I mean, being a bodybuilder. Narcissism starts on the inside. But this is not a narcissism lesson. Just trying to let y'all know. And I'm going to let y'all know this. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, you can't chew people up and spit them out after they've lost all their flavor and their texture like a piece of gum. People have feelings. They're more than just flesh and bone. They are hormones and blood and cellular structures, like nucleus and cell membrane, axons and neurons. But seriously, you can't treat people like that. Well, you can, but it's gonna come back and bite you in your ass sooner or later. I mean, somebody mess around and murk you. I don't want to get all violent like that. Don't forget about the Mind Right Body Better Fitness program this Saturday. This is the 15th, so it's gonna be the 17th. Make sure y'all check out the Mind Right Body Better Fitness program at McVeigh Recreation Center, 400 East Ontario Street, on the corner of Ontario and D Street. Yeah, $5, 2 hours of workout. It's the bomb. You got to start getting that beach body ready for 2017. You know what I mean? You can't be waiting till the beginning of the year. Blow up after Thanksgiving and Christmas. So start now, man. Start now. Start getting that discipline together. That's what it's all about. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Holla. Peace.